Okay, so I've been asked to do a video on Bitcoin and my thoughts about it. Don't trade it, but I did share a few little things with the group and just a few things that I've noticed. So if you do trade Bitcoin, then you might find this interesting. And I want to draw your attention to every swing point on the chart. So what I mean by that is just every time the market has sold off or had rallied from certain points on the chart. So looking at each individual swing point, we can delve down and see how you could trade the move. So the last bullish candle, we don't get a change in direction until we get a bearish candle close. So this candle here, bearish candle close, and then we get a retest. So we get a retest and then sells off. So once we get this retest, that is when you want to go down into the lower time frames and start looking for your setups. Just like here, the opposite direction. So it's a bearish candle this time. We get a bullish close above it. This retest here is where you want to be looking for your entries, and then we get that move. Similar up here, bullish candle, we get the bearish candle close. The retest, this is where you want to be looking for your entries to get short. And similar here, we have a pullback. Last bullish candle, we have no bearish candle closes below any candle in this pullback until here, and then that is where you look for the sells and the opportunities to get on board any trade. So let's dive down into the H1 or the H4. So let's dive down into the H4 and see how we could get in. I'm not going to do every one, but I'll just do a few. Sell and maybe a buy, and then you can go into the charts and look for them yourself. We can see here actually on every pullback, bearish candle close. Let me just get the arrow in. Bearish candle close, we get a retest, sells off. Bearish candle close, we get a pullback and then sells off. So something that you can go and look at yourself if you have time or if it interests you. So I'm going to delve down into the H4 here and show you how you can get into these trades. So we're in the H4 time frame now, and what I would look for, once we get this close below, so this is the close below on the higher time frames, I'm looking at the structure coming back to retest that. So this is your structure, and this is the opportunity. You get the break and sells off quite heavily. So simply follow the structure, and then you get this break around here and then sells off in your favor. So that's just a simple way that I would look at the market. We can go over we get the break, we get a false break, but it's still the same level, then we break again, sells off quite heavily. Here to the level, is there any sort of indication that you get on board that? Yes. Follow the structure, sells off. Let's go on to buying opportunity. So we had our bullish close, you follow the structure back to the level, back, we get the breakout here, retest, and then you have a great buying opportunity. One more. This is the turning point in Bitcoin. You get that break below, you follow the structure up into the level, you get that break there, and it sells off in your favor quite heavily. So that's something that I would use and implement in Bitcoin if I was trading it. If it makes sense to you, then all well and good, and just share my thoughts. So for the here and now, what I would be looking for in Bitcoin, at the moment we have this channel, and this downward channel, and we also have this support turn to resistance. So I'd still be very bearish on Bitcoin unless we get some breaking above something like that. But as it remains, I'd still remain bearish. We've no bullish candle closes above the last bearish candle, which would be, if I can just clear my chart, which would be this candle. So if you got a bullish candle close above that, retest, this is the area where you would be looking for that structure break on the lower time frames to take it higher. So that's my thoughts on Bitcoin. If you found it interesting, then happy days. If I've helped anyone, it's just a simple sort of strategy that I would look to implement in it. And yeah, wishing you all the best. If you have any questions, you can hit me up about it. More than willing to chat to anyone about trading, obviously. So wishing you all the best for the rest of the week, and stay safe.